Are there any corrections to the minutes? All right, seeing none, we will now move into reports from our officers, beginning with the president.
Hey everyone, good to see you guys. Thank y'all for making it out tonight. All y'all at Veteran Relations Day, thank you for joining us as well. It's a good day, and I'm glad to see y'all here. A couple updates from me. First, scooters. We had a great meeting last week with all those different departments, and it's looking like the start of next semester, so the spring semester of 26, we are going to have Haley Concourse as a wheels-free zone. So what that means is there will be no personal mobility vehicles that are like scooters, one wheels, bicycles, etc. That space will be a no-wheel zone. We're going to see how it works. If it's really good, then we might expand it. If it's not, then we'll go with a new idea. So that's exciting. Next thing, AU alerts and power outage. I think we talked a little bit about the AU alerts that happened, the toxic waste tornado that was an active shooter. And then the power outage on the east side or west side of campus that happened. And I brought both of those to Dr. Roberts and Richard one last week. It was just kind of like what's kind of going on because there's a lot of just weird stuff happening. And they gave me some good updates, or I guess slightly encouraging updates that they're doing a really thorough kind of internal evaluation of our EU alert system, and I fixed a lot of it. It's kind of complex, but I think we're trying to get, I was talking to them about trying to get Kevin Robson, the Senior Vice President of Security and Compliance, to release another statement to the public about kind of what's going on, and just a little bit more context of the issue. Because when they explain it, you can kind of see what they're doing in response, and I feel like they haven't done that in as honest of a way as they can. So trying to get them to make another statement so that all of us can understand what's going on. Bot meeting, Weekend Board Trustees meeting on Thursday and Friday. And that'll be a great one. Talk to you all about how Cambridge is on there. Also going to talk to them about the north end zone, a couple other things. But have some meetings with those trustees this week, which will be really good. Just talking about the things that we're working on. Studs, met with Dr. Gaiman last week. It was a great meeting. Got everything kind of all set for that group. They're going to get all the things that they want at the start of next semester. So it should be a better kind of atmosphere for them over in Jordan, which is great. And then Uber. We recently had a contract with Lyft for rideshare deals for students, and that contract expired. So we switched that kind of contract over to Uber because I feel like students use Uber more than Lyft. So what it's going to look like is from a couple different locations on campus, and also from kind of Hamilton's downtown all the way kind of over to the end of Sky Bar. That's going to be like a geo-fenced area, and at certain hours kind of throughout the entire week, you'll be able to call rides from those different areas. And you can get up to 25 rides a month, $10 off if you call within those windows. So pretty awesome. We're going to start that next semester as well. So spread the word, I guess. And we'll be bringing more stuff to you guys with materials to talk about it. But excited about it. Thank you.
Now for treasurer, Haley can't be here, but she has no report. And then outreach, Vera's not here either, but she has breakfast with the mayor tomorrow, so if there's anything you want her to bring to him, text her or email her tonight. And now for chief of staff.
Okay. Hello, everyone. First, shout out to Hope. I don't know where she sits in here, actually. Oh, thank you so much. She was so awesome helping out with Better Relations Day. So, everyone give her a round of applause. She's so awesome. And then also, y'all's t-shirts, if you didn't get them at Senate, we were passing them out. Please get them this week. I'm going to send the pickup times in the group me, but please make sure that you get those because we paid for them for y'all to have and wear. So please just go ahead and pick those up. But thank y'all so much. Y'all have an awesome week.
Now for initiatives, Mims also can't be here, but Safety Week was a success, and then the report is going to admin soon. Wall of Heroes construction has started in Floyd Hall, and then meeting with facilities about better communicating construction projects with all of the students, and then shaker distribution this Friday and next Friday at 3 p.m., so try to come to that. Now for committee reports, beginning with academic affairs.
Academic affairs, no updated report.
Now for AEO. Jade isn't here, so I'm going to guess no report. Now for budget and finance.
right, sorry for taking up some of y'all's time. We do have some code coming across the next 2 weeks that Lily's been working on. They have to deal with the budget and finance process. And so with that, we kind of just wanted to give y'all like an updated version of kind of what goes on, because a lot of people that aren't on budget and finance don't really know. Okay, there we go. A lot of people that aren't on budget and finance don't really understand the process. Is this not working?
Just gonna talk louder, Colin.
Okay. Well,
Stand in the microphone.
so we're gonna give a little bit of a presentation, just kind of an overview of what's changed, what's going on, just so y'all have a better understanding. When y'all do have questions, hopefully this will answer some, and we can get some maybe deeper level questions when that code comes across. So basically what we do, so now with budget and finance, we allocate about $2 million roughly every year to different organizations here on campus. What they submit at the beginning is going to be a budget, and then what they, like a detailed understanding or explanation of what's on that budget and why, and then a list of the things they want the most or the least. So now these are the SAOs that we fund. So we used to have SAPs, that's what's going to be coming across tonight. These are all SAOs now, so student activity organizations. That's kind of a list of them. There should be about 13. You can go to the next slide. So now at the beginning of the year, we still have to have the full budget for the full year, but just so we can see how SAOs are going to be allocating their money in the fall versus spring, what we found this past semester is that a lot of the money is being allocated, or like 75% of it is being allocated in the fall, just because they have operational needs and all these different things, and then about 25% of it is being allocated in the spring. So that kind of helps you know how much you have to cut in the beginning, the end, leaving time for that, and different things like that. You can go to the next slide. This is the schedule for the fall semester, so it really starts in early March of the spring before fall. So this is what we'll be working on here, or the next centers we'll be working on here soon, from March to May, and then that all will get approved, and it will get they'll get their money after that. You can go to the next slide. Same thing with spring. This happens so this will happen in this upcoming, or the next fall. It's kind of confusing, but in September, all the way down to November, the whole process, it just makes everything easier for organizations, because we were running on from September or October to September, and a lot of organizations' budgets don't run like that. They don't run on that timeline, and so this helps with making things a lot easier for them. You can go to the next slide. Like I said, what's changed, it's into 2 budget allocations now instead of 1. So we have one in the fall and in the spring. Like I said, SAOs will still submit their whole budget just like a generalized, so we can understand what's going on and how much money is being allocated generally to each semester. And then kind of something that hasn't changed but we want to continue to reiterate is that we want the funds to be going towards events and different things that are accessible for all students. So that's been a big thing we've been trying to push for and continue to do this year. So really the only thing that changed from the fall and the spring you'll see is annual operational needs. So this is where, like I said, 75% is typically allocated in the fall. And on the next slide you'll see, Max, if you want to go to the next slide, a lot more. For example, this is, I think, Eagle Eye. So there's 47 versus 6,000. This is not this big of a difference, but this is pretty typical for all SAOs, just because of a lot of things they need in the fall and have to plan for in the spring, and have that money. So, like I said, how it changes, transparency, it helps us to kind of see where things are going a little bit better. And with the line items being, or less line items, it gives us the ability to take more time, do a lot more due diligence, and understand really where this money is going. This also gives organizations more time to plan for what they need. Like I said, a lot of organizations run on the timeline, or don't run on the timeline from October to September. This helps with the fall and the spring, like we said. And yeah, like I said, it's a lot easier. You can go to the next slide, Max. That's kind of it. Didn't want to do anything too crazy and make y'all's eyes glass over. Hopefully that helps y'all a little bit. If y'all have any questions, feel free. And if not, y'all can reach out to me after as well. But yeah, thank y'all.
Thank you, Colin. Now for protocols.
Pool at large, hopefully that answered some of y'all's questions if you had any, especially we have the finance coach who is just coming up the week after Thanksgiving, so really that code is just going to be changing according to the new process that Colin just explained in the BNF process. So we're looking forward to that, and tonight, yes, the current order on removing SAPs, so looking forward to that. Thanks.
Thank you, Lily. Now for student affairs.
Board at large, no report.
Thank you. Now for our executive committee.
Massey at large, nothing from me. Thank y'all for sending your excuses for executive committees on Wednesday. So continue to do that if you can't come, and just remember to attend once before the semester is over. And then I'll just do roll call. Senator Lord,
Here.
Senator Wisdom,
Here.
Senator Poole,
Here.
Senator Bolton,
Here.
Senator Alspo,
Here.
Senator Blanco,
Here.
Senator Bowman, Senator Campos, Senator Congo,
Here.
Senator Connor, Senator Euro, Senator Eskew,
Here.
Senator Ford,
Here.
Senator Hale,
Here.
Senator Herring,
Here.
Senator Holliday,
Here.
Senator Hasso, Senator Jones,
Here.
Senator Story,
Here.
Senator Purdue,
Here.
Senator Pritchett,
Here.
Senator Roberts,
Here.
Senator Robertson, Senator Scott,
Here.
Senator Smith,
Here.
Senator Stanley, Senator Sturry,
Here.
Senator Troutman,
Here.
Senator Verner,
Here.
Senator Ward,
Here.
Senator Watson,
Here.
Senator Wolf,
Here.
and Senator Weiss. And then our freshman, Senator White,
Here.
Senator Wilson,
Here.
Senator Kelly,
Here.
Senator Wyman,
Here.
Senator McReynolds,
Here.
Senator Davis,
Here.
Senator Dariso, Senator Sally, Senator Linder,
Here.
Senator Dolan, Senator Ingram, and Senator Zubia.
Here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Madeline. Now reports from our liaisons. BSU.
Clark, you see no report.
Next order are current orders of business, beginning with PSSB 25111001, brought to you by Senators Poole and Sturry.
Sturry, Vetmed. I ask for the approval of the following changes to the Auburn University Student Government Association Code of Laws regarding removal of the student activity portfolios and adjustments to the anti-discrimination statement per university policy. I move to pass this bill.
I move to pass this bill. Is there a second? It is moved and seconded to adopt the bill just read. Is there any debate? Senator Trotman?
I was just kind of glancing over it before we got it all the way through. And so the only really question I had was this stipend review board, is that like something that already exists?
I'm
Or
sorry.
is that going to be new? And 906 point, or just the chapter 906?
I believe that already exists.
Okay.
Is there any further debate? Yes, Senator Watson?
So I have just a question, and it's, so graduate student council fell under SGA previously in the portfolio, if I'm not mistaken. But since we're removing the portfolios and it's moving it to organizations, should that graduate student council have its own
I'd like to yield my time to Brad.
We restate that question a little bit louder for everybody.
Should the graduate student council be listed as its own student activity organization, because it previously fell under the SGA?
So the Graduate Student Council has always fallen as a part of SGA, just like all of the other executive student councils of all the other colleges. So the College of Agriculture, the College of everything else, all of those are student councils, just like Graduate Student Council. So changing portfolios doesn't affect the Graduate Student Council anyway, because it will continue to be an extension of the Student Government Association.
Is there any further debate? All right, seeing none, we will now move into a vote.